Sarah off at spin class in Sittingbourne. Going over to the Men Dips, Congresbury is where I'm staying. 3-hour drive odd. 3.5 hours I think probably. Just dropped Sarah off. A bit late, but I think she'll be alright. She's spinning today. I'm spinning today. And I'm grinding tomorrow. Up the Burrington Combe hill climb event, which is also hosting the Diabetic Hillclimb World Championships, so I'll give it a crack. I think there's a sort of semi-competition within the main one, the fastest diabetic. Should be alright. We'll see what we can do, eh? Okay, so just got to Burrington Combe, just driven down the hill climb. Pretty daunting. I got my smartwatch on the steering wheel, which has just been giving me my blood sugar readings while I drive over here. Taken like stopped off at the Raffet Archive store, but it took about 3.5 hours. Okay, so I've got my Garmin. I'm just gonna drive back up there a couple of times up and down to get used to seeing where the corners are, the pitches, and then go over to the Airbnb, sort the bike out, which is in the back. Sort the bike out. Got it down to 6.9 kilograms, so I'm pretty pleased with that. You'll have to do. It's going to be nowhere near as light as the other guys, but cool. So I'm going to set this up. So the segment on Strava has been made, I believe, just from looking at it and sort of like working it out, getting maps up and stuff. It's been made to the same as the hill climb event, start and finish. So I'll load it up on here, have a look, see where it starts, see where it finishes. Check out the pitches, the gradients, things like that. We'll go from there. Keep on keeping on. Out the saddle, sprint, sprint, sprint. Coming up to the last 2 little lumps. We're going to be out the saddle sprinting on both of them all the way to the end. Here's one, over that, keep going, keep out the saddle, out the saddle, out the saddle, out the saddle. See the signpost? It's 180 yards from there. Keep on keeping on. So just going to start getting ready. 6:10 in the morning. Gonna have some breakfast and get dressed, get all the car packed up. Shouldn't take too long, and get over there. Quite nervous. It should be good. Looking forward to it as well. So, okay, here we go. Let's do it. Morning of the event. Just got here. Well, just done a first recce up the climb in like full kit, and then full civilian clothing over it. Blooming cold. It's cold. It's a big crosswind as well, which I'm not historically good with. I normally just get off and walk. Or just unclip and just roll it. Anyway, first one here. It's fine. Better than the last one, I guess. Best I think about warm up. Just started raining. Oh, spitting. It will start raining, but so that's that. Right. Better crack on. See you in a bit. Okay, so how did it go? So I'm just coming back from the Barrington Combe hill climb, including the Diabetic Hill Climb World Championships. And how did it go? So I got there, met up with the other riders. They all seemed like nice enough guys. Some of them seemed pretty strong, to be fair. Pretty whippety sort of guys. Confident as well. I think that they've done, there was another hill climb on the same climb last week, more of a club event, and a lot of them were talking about going to that, which they'd done. Excuse me. So yes, that's cool. And then got chatting to another type 1 diabetic, which is really, really good. First time I've ever spoken to anyone who cycles and is diabetic like me, so that's brilliant just to chat. And then it was quite a strong crosswind, headwind on the climb, which I'm not the best at. Not that I'm the best at anything really, but I'm not very good at it in crosswinds. When I did a quick rep before, by quick I mean slow, and then did it. Yeah, got all the number pinned on and everything. Went and did it. Pretty nervous. The fella holding my bike, I don't know if it was me or him, probably me. I really didn't feel safe when he was about to let me go, sort of thing. Like, so I could be clipped in with both pedals, and then he lets you go. I've never done that before, so it probably was me. But then the other chap I was chatting to, he said that he felt exactly the same. Like, he was leaning way over to the right, so as soon as you start pedaling, it just kind of like throws your hands a bit. So I said to him, "No worries, I'll just clip in myself. I'll push off and clip in." He was like, "You sure? Like, it's never done," sort of thing. So maybe. I was like, "Yeah, it's cool, no worries." So I did that. So yeah, it was good. I think I went out pretty hard, which I wanted to do. I got in some good rest in the middle, just on the flatter sections. Pitches up again, out the saddle, climbing, so forth. I think I paced it how I wanted to pace it, but it felt a lot slower than I imagined it would on those flatter sections, because I just couldn't get aero enough into that headwind. It was just wasn't having any benefit, it felt. And then just like sprinted for the finish, came through. They'd brought the finish line further forward than the segment, actually, so it didn't actually match the segment, but that's fine. So 7th overall, pretty pleased with that, to be fair. And then 2nd in the Diabetic World Hill Climb Championship, so pleased enough with that. 2nd, yeah, the other diabetic chap I was chatting to came 3rd, and I think he's a bit of a beast, so I was pleased with 2nd to take that. The guy who's 1st, I can't remember his name, I'll find it later on the cycling time trials thing, but yeah, he was small. Like, he seemed a bit younger. He was pretty petite guy, diminutive in stature, obviously could put the power down. That was cool. And the chap who won the overall, pretty young as well. We had like a boutique, like small brand frame aero, which probably made a bit of a benefit on the flatter sections, and it never really pitched up anything above 12.7, I think. So yeah, he won it, so hats off to him. It's well good. Young lad, pretty cool really. And then a few of the older guys came in, sort of like 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and then me 7th. So yeah, happy with that, all good. Heading home now. Oh, and I won 20 quid, so for being the 2nd fastest diabetic up the hill, so that's good. It's fine, pretty happy with that. Yeah, RUE Morgue, keep on keeping on. Just driving home now down the A303. I think there's Avago go-karting up here on the left, is it? have a go-karting? Yeah, have a go-karting. This tractor's going slow and fun, and I don't want to. That's fine, so I'll be back in a few hours. I think 3-hour drive from here. And then I'm just going to have a couple of beers later, I think. Get some dinner out with Sarah, which will be lovely. Can't wait. Cannot wait. Brilliant. Job done. Next year.
2 miles at the roundabout.
Yeah,
take the second exit onto A303.
Cool. Bye. So a couple of other things to note quickly and to take forward to next year. First of all, to note, my blood sugar levels, I kept them pretty good, pretty steady last night, which is nice, and they peaked up a little bit just before the event. I think probably it was like adrenaline, that can definitely happen, just react and just go off. So I think there was that. But generally, I tried to keep them well over the last week, the last few days, like particularly good, and I basically did, and I think that helps. Also, warm up more next year. No one else was on a turbo trainer there. They're warming up on the climb, and that probably works for them, but it doesn't really work for me as well, I don't think. Just generally, I'm so used to being on the turbo trainer, I know what I know, like, my efforts on there, even just warming up, you know, so yeah, so do that. But the biggest thing to take into it,
at the roundabout, take the second exit onto A303.
A303 on a Sunday. But the biggest thing to take from it is just how brilliant it was, and how good it is just being in the same environment as everyone else, and just standing on the hillside on a cold autumn morning, just chatting about the nationals and about losing weight off bikes, and our like splits, or not our splits,
in 3.4 miles at the roundabout, take the second exit onto A303.
Thanks. Our pacing and stuff. So it's really good just to be in the same environment as loads of other people, particularly diabetic people who want to do well with hill climbing, and you're just there meeting new people, which is really, really positive and really, really good, and I just really enjoy that. And also, in the few weeks building up to it, I really tried to watch my weight and like just think about what I'm eating, be conscious of like different levels of things that I'm putting into my body, and I think if I can like maintain that long term, it will help blood sugar levels, it will help just general health. So loads and loads of positives to take from it. And also just going off by yourself and doing something which definitely puts you out of your comfort zone, but you're kind of trying to hope that you have a slight chance of doing okay at some point in the future. So that's cool. I'm really, really pleased with it all. So it's good. It's all good. So thanks loads for everyone who's helped and supported and been really, really encouraging. Cycle Club, RMCC, forever, and of course, no one more so than Sarah. So yes, good, all done. Right, let's go home. Thanks again. Bye. Here we are. This is a tune. Hold on. You'll like this.